So we're back here at the MH17 crash site once again. We were here a few days ago giving the channel Russia a walkthrough of what I had located last year and throughout the years after the crash as far as the human remains go. And 3 days ago we found a stone that appeared to have some remains underneath it. The same stone that I saw last year, it seemed. Now we can't seem to find it because the last days have been very rainy. They just had the 4-year memorial service, so maybe they cleaned up the area. I'm not really sure, but the stone doesn't seem to be here. But just after a few minutes of searching this area, we came across some other human remains. We've got one what is clearly bone, and quite possibly remains from MH17 there, and then another one here, as we can see here. We can see that's clearly bone, and this just shows that there still remains here. Regardless on what people's opinions are of what happened to MH17, my opinion is we need to concentrate on getting the remains of the passengers home and laid to rest properly, not just laying here in some field. If it was me that was on that plane or any of my family, I would hope someone would do the same and push to get these remains home, because they don't just need to lay here forever in this field. And now it seems that I've found where that stone was. We can see there's a little bit of a outcropping here where it seems something was laying, and I believe this was where the stone was a few days ago. And now again we can see the bones here, clearly bones. Well, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here's another, all buried under foliage. Seems to have been here well. Here's another small piece. I don't know if possibly someone laid them here after I collected the ones last year, or they were underneath the soil, or what, because it was all frozen last year in December when I collected them. But maybe people had laid the bones they found in this area here after the fact, because definitely before December there was bones laid here under the stone, almost in a ceremonial fashion, possibly by the locals, because the stone that was here was also filmed by Anatoly Shary in I believe it was August of 2015, showing several bones underneath this stone, but not nearly as many as was there in December of last year. And even here's another bone deep under the ground. There we go. Several bones again here. And today I'm not going to collect these because it's been a year since the Joint Investigation Team requested me to turn over bones from to the Donetsk People's Republic authorities. So I'm going to inform Jarrett Thury from the Joint Investigation Team again that there are more bones still here. Every year I find more and more come up, and many other journalists have done the same. But there's never another search that happens. And I've talked to Alexander Hoog from the OSCE mission, and I asked him if he would be willing, the OSCE would be willing to help facilitate a new search of this area to help recover all of the human remains, because last year all of that, what I had turned over, they were tested and at least 8 turned out to be part of 8 passengers of MH17. So these people, as I keep saying over and over, need to be returned home. They don't need to be laying here. Something needs to be done. Alexander Hoog said that the OSC is ready and willing to help facilitate any recovery of the human remains if they are requested by any interested parties. So I think the families of the victims, the joint investigation team, the Netherlands authorities, Australian authorities, anyone out there needs to make this request to the OSC to help facilitate this, because the DNR is said they're willing to cooperate with a new search here, because there's no reason that these people should be laying in these fields forever. They need to go home. The world needs to understand this, and this needs to happen. This isn't about who did what. This is about getting these people home. And so now we're off, and if I'm requested by the joint investigation team to come back here and collect these remains again and turn them over again, as I did twice last year, I will. But I think it needs to happen by a professional team to this whole area again, because now is the dry season when these bones can be found in this dry soil. They couldn't all be found, unfortunately, in 2015 April when the investigation team did the search here, because it was wet. All these small pieces of incinerated bones couldn't be recovered in that wet soil. So it needs to happen in the summer, and there's not much time left. We're halfway through the summer, so we need to get a search team here, professional search team here, as fast as possible to get these people home.